I still remember that day in December, chair tipped back, fingers curled around the lock screen, eyes lifted to the letters scattered across the ceiling, believe me. And there was warmth and light and laughter that cocooned me, the sounds of desk scraping, of pencils lifting, of mouths smiling, of life moving, but when I closed my eyes, I heard gunshots. 5 minutes later, we were on lockdown because this mass shooting had happened 10 minutes away from my house, and in my head, like a twisted melody, like shouts down a gaping tunnel endlessly, like empathy, like felony. I saw lists of names. I heard the name of my hometown on news anchors' lips. I saw news trucks parked on the street like stoplights, and I felt a scream rising from within me, drowning out the thoughts and opinions and politics. This is my home. I know these streets. I know these people. I have walked down that boulevard. I have seen that building. It's been months now, and the scars still haven't healed. Because that mass shooting left behind a lot more than some broken glass, left behind families and children and a weeping, grieving community. San Bernardino hasn't been in the news since then. The news vans have left, the cameras are gone, the world has moved on. Until now. Until the next mass shooting. How many more is it going to take? How many more deaths? How many more cities? How many more destroyed communities before we realize that these lives, so similar to yours or mine, deserve priority? Above finding who's to blame, above scrolling on to the next celebrity breakup, above partisanship. I remember growing up and believing that I lived in the best country in the world because our government cared about its people, made laws for the people, by the people, but it's been months now, and we've only lost more people. I remember growing up and believing that we lived in a world where empathy trumped apathy because despite our backgrounds, our cultures, and our beliefs, we are all united in humanity and kindness and compassion and wanting to help one another. Orlando, they say you were the deadliest in history. 49 beautiful, precious lives lost, torn from this world by a single gunshot. Well, Orlando, you're very soon going to be history. Because it's been a week and already we're forgetting. Congress is going to go into deadlock. The rest of America will move on to talk about the next tragedy, the next mass shooting. But only for a week. A week. In a week, Congress will decide whether this is yet another ripple in time or a cause for change. And us? Are we gonna scroll past? Or are we gonna do something about this?